Hello, everyone. Your reading today is from Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. This is the guidebook, just in case you have never seen the deck. This is the box that it comes in. It's called Angel Wisdom Tarot, and these are the cards. If you follow me, I love to do um, flip throughs, walkthroughs of my card decks, just in case somebody is looking for card decks and they don't know this one, right? Or don't know the card decks that I use. So I like to just look through and share my decks in case somebody is looking for a deck and this one fits their needs or wants. Okay, so let's take a look at our reading today. I hope everybody is doing great. When I am doing a reading, I like to clear my environment of any negative energies. I usually clear my cards from any negative energies because the environment collects things, everything collects energy. So I set the intentions for the reading for your highest good. And let's take a look at what we get today. So let me know in the comments how you're doing, where you're from. I'm from Pennsylvania in North America. And right now, it is winter time in the northern hemisphere. So I am doing a lot more card readings because I'm home, a lot more. So during the summer, I like to go out camping, kayaking, things like that. What do you guys enjoy doing? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing what you guys like to do and what you're looking for in your reading. So I hope this reading blesses you. I hope it helps you with your messages. And we have our three cards. Let's see what our reading is. So, card one, we have six of six of water. I'm not sure. Let me see. These ones don't have the is that earth? That might be the earth sign. Oh, no, I think it's air. Wait. No, that's water. Yeah, it's water. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. So, six of water. Okay, so what we have here is a this is an energy coming in where this whole situation has been put together from the time you were young, right? So you have a boy and a girl, and they're holding a cup, and there's all these cups here. So this situation is something that was the universe knew was going to come together, and that there was going to be a purpose, a home, an energy that was going to be a purpose, new beginnings kind of thing. So this is return of people or romance from your past. Um, Romanticizing how things used to be. So this card here has a lot to do with the universe coming in and showing you, like for example, you you may have been in a relationship with somebody when you were younger, and maybe you are um, involved in you come across each other in the present time, right? So there could be a lot of emotions involved here. There could be a lot of potential in this relationship to serve a purpose, right? The universe is involved here with this relationship. The universe is has always known that this person desired to be with you, right? Ever since very, very young, right? There's always been this chemistry with this person, right? So this has to do with trusting the trusting the relationship and trusting things to unfold, and knowing that the universe had always had a part in orchestrating this situation. Right, so let's take a look at what the book has to say, because I haven't really used this deck a whole lot, and guidebooks are here just for that, right? They're here to guide. So let's take a look at what the guidebook says. So it says the past may be on your mind. It could be relationships or situations you once experienced, or it could be something that goes all the way back to childhood. Children and your memories of growing up are often the core meaning of this card. It is time for you to revisit a childhood dream. Have you ever let your life as an adult drift too far away from your inner child? Is there something from long ago that remains unresolved? Sometimes flashes from the past can indicate experiences yet to come. This card can also be a message that people from your past are about to re enter your life. Above all, try to see the past as it truly was. Don't romanticize or horribilize it. View your history objectively, giving it a balanced and fair assessment. Okay, so this can also indicate inheritance, gifts, or reunions, sharing children or childhood, um, pinning from the past, rekindling old friendships or romance. So yeah, it definitely has that like boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, um, and universe kind of orchestrates this l- into reality, right? So you have the house, you got the dog, you've got um, the perfect scenario for a future, right? But then maybe things happen and things go in different directions, right? Maybe this person goes off to do schooling, and this person goes and does something, and it's like a separate path, right? And the universe is here to tell you that whatever it is you have going on in your life right now, you are being guided to come back to your childhood. You are being guided to come back to the memories and to the emotions that you felt when you were younger, right? To remember this connection that was there, and the unfulfilled devotion that was a part of this connection, right? These cups are already filled with water. They're already filled with emotions and abundance, and whatever there's meant to hold. But this cup is empty. So this is all about the energy that was created here, that created what you are going through at the present moment, right? So for a lot of you, you might feel like you need to go back and have closure to a situation. For others, maybe your life changed and now you find yourself in a relationship or in a situation where you're going back to your past. So, like for some of you, maybe you're moving back to your hometown. For others, maybe you bumped into somebody and you created a relationship with them, and they were somebody from your past that you never thought it would never thought would be in your life, never thought that would be your next person, right? But maybe that's the person that has come back into your future, into your present, to build a future with you, right? You have this puppy down here, which is a puppy, so it's all about like new beginnings coming in, and new life coming in. Like this is like springtime, where like there's a lot of new beginnings, a lot of newness coming in here, right? And this is water, so there's a lot of emotions right now that you're going through, and the universe is reminding you to see things clearly and to allow things to heal. Maybe there's a need for healing here with your home life, right? Maybe there's an emotional heart separation here, and the universe is giving you a time to heal this energy so that you can move forward in the direction that you want to go in. Your next one is Three of Earth. So this is do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, an excellent reputation. So this is all about you stepping into your creativity, right? Three of Earth is all about knowing who you are and flowing with that energy. You're not afraid to try something. You're not afraid to have faith in yourself. You're not afraid to create something without knowing the expectations of what it's going to turn into. You're just kind of going with it. You're just stepping into your energy and you're just going with it. You are doing what you love because that's what refills your cup, right? When you do something that you love, it pours back into you. And then as you pour back into you, that overflow goes into everything around you, which is why you're being recognized for your skills and your abilities. Right? You're being recognized for your skills and your abilities because you're truly stepping into your own authentic self. You're not holding yourself back and you're enjoying this process. You're enjoying what you're doing. You're enjoying being on your own in your own energy, right? You don't see like she's not in a crowded place. She's not trying to make other people happy. She's not trying to be the best in the room. She's just being. She's just doing her thing. She's just focusing on what she loves. And because of that, she is making like a masterpiece, and that is something that others will see. So the universe is telling you with this card to stay focused on you. Don't lose your focus by paying attention to other people. Don't compete because everyone is doing something based off of their own abilities, but instead acknowledge others for what they are doing, and then acknowledge yourself for what you are doing, right? Everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own uniqueness. Everybody has their own calling. Everybody does things in their own special way. And the that's the universe allowing each person to be their own unique self. And then people will gravitate and follow you based off of how they're pulled to you, right? Based off of their desires to receive information or to follow in someone's guidance. So you, with this card, the universe is telling you that in order for you to truly step into what you love, you have to take off the glasses of of looking for fine details and comparing yourself and putting yourself down because you don't feel that you're as good as this person, right? We will never be as good as somebody else in certain things because that's just not our thing. But that doesn't mean that you're not exceptionally well in this. But if you're so busy comparing yourself to your flaws and to what you think is not as good as somebody else, then in return, what you're actually doing is you're taking away from you. So this card is telling you that you are meant to step out and to become who you're being expressed and called to be, right? Um, this is something that is part of your path. It's part of what the universe has wanted you to do and supports you in doing. So you will be supported in this particular area. For example, I know somebody who is very, very good at taking care of birds. It's just her thing. She's very good at it. The birds love her and she's just it's a natural process for her. It's like she said it feels like she's done it in another lifetime. Maybe she has. But that's her thing. Like there's a lot of people that raise birds and sell birds and do things with birds, but she has this ability to interact and connect on such a deep level that her birds are very loving and affectionate and just good energy. And so that's something that she puts into her life, and she's been able to quit her daily job to do this now full time at home. and she has like a bird sanctuary now. But it was something that she had to do. She had to make that choice to do something that she truly, truly loved. When she was at work, she missed her birds. When she was at work, she worried about them. When she was at work, her mind was at home with her birds, right? So that's where her heart was. So this card is reminding you to do what makes your heart happy, because that's where all of your energy, your true authentic energy, is going to be. And when you do that, it is going to shine out on the world, and it's going to shine on those that really want to see that kind of energy, and it's going to amplify you, and it's going to draw interest to you. And no matter who comes at you, don't allow them to compare you with others, and don't allow them to compare others with you. If they start talking about, oh, well, we can do this and we can make this and we can make this money and that money, remind them that you are doing this because this is something that you love to do. This is something that makes you happy. And don't give that energy away. There's a difference between doing what you love and somebody using what you love to benefit them. So know the difference, okay? Because you will get recognition for your abilities. People will give you recognition, but make sure that they don't take that energy of doing it because you love doing it away from you. That's the importance that the card is reminding you of. Is as long as you stay in your lane, as long as you do what you're called to do, as long as you put your heart into it and you do it authentically, you're going to get the right energy from the universe back, the right people from the universe back connecting to you. But you also want to be careful that you don't pull in the energy from people who see you as a money object, or see you as a way of putting you on display, right? You want to make sure that you don't lose that love connection, because sometimes when we do something that we love and then it turns into a career or a job or something, sometimes we can lose that true, authentic connection with why we love doing it. And that's what this card is saying to you, is stay authentic and true to yourself. Stay authentic and true to your heart. Don't lose that connection, because that's what the universe is going to use to keep bringing you the joy that you are putting out into your work. Okay. And your next one is Nine of Waters. Wow, a lot of emotions today. So, wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. Okay, so you got your balance here, right? You got your wings, you're rising, your wings are coming in, the ability to see things from a different perspective, the ability to rise up from the ashes like the phoenix, the ability to manifest things, because a genie is kind of like about manifesting, right? Good health coming in for you, love, and things working out in divine timing and divine order. Okay, this has to do with like divine timing and divine order, right? So when you are full of gratitude, when you give gratitude to the universe, when you are grateful for where you are, right? You kind of become your own genie. The universe is kind of like that genie energy as well, right? Love, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude to the universe for everything, the good, the bad, everything, because everything is an experience. What you experience today is is an experience that could be good or bad, but it's the gratitude of understanding that you can take anything and turn it into something else, right? So this is all about working on these emotions, working on letting go of the past, working on getting in touch with your childhood and clearing things that need to be healed, dealing with the emotions of maybe like separation here. There's a lot of emotions here. Um, this card can represent two people who fell in love as children, but this card can also represent families separating, or blended families. Like there's a lot when it comes to childhood. This can be two friends having to separate from each other. Maybe one friend's moving away. Like there's a lot of different storylines that can go on with this card, right? This has to do with going back to your inner child and understanding where those emotions first took place and then sending love and healing to that connection, sending awareness and appreciation to that experience, and then using the inner love that you have for yourself to have the the self-esteem and the self-love and the self-confidence to move into your own creative energy and to become who you truly truly are, right? And not care what other people think. But blowing your own horn, kind of, you don't need anybody else to blow your horn. You can blow it yourself, right? You are in your own energy. You're making things happen for you. If somebody doesn't like your artwork, you're okay with that. If somebody doesn't like what you're doing, you're okay with that because you're doing it for yourself. You're not looking for outside um, validation, right? You have healed a lot of emotional wounds. You have grown from every experience that each one of these cups have brought into your life. And you are now moving into your true, unique energy of originality, of self abundance, of self gratitude, and not being selfish, but just being aware of where you've been, where you are, what you want to become, and just realizing that you don't need other people to tell you that you are loved. You can love yourself. You don't need other people to tell you that this is beautiful. You think it's beautiful yourself. You don't need other people to see what you're good at because you see it yourself. You have a deeper connection now with the universe, with God, with the creator, with spirit, that connection is so strong that you're not even paying attention to anything outside of you. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, you wish them well. And because of that, the universe is showing you all the things that you truly are able to bring into your life, right? It's things that you truly are able to embrace, but embracing them with a an energy of gratitude and thankfulness and love versus an energy of lack or um, comparison, right? So this is all about living your dream daily, right? She is living her dream. She's got the time to do what she wants to do to make things work. And that's what this is talking about is every day step into your energy daily. See what you can do to make every day a part of your dream, right? To step into your reality and see what you can do every day to make your life happy. Yes, balance. There we go. Balance. And look, this the angel from your past is in your present, right? So you've always been watched over, and now there's two cups, right? There, the, there's a balance in both, right? There's an offering here, and there's an acceptance of there's an acceptance energy of the unknown here, right? Now this one here, there's a balance coming in. There's an energy of um, I want to say an emotional balance because he's grounded and then he's also in water, which is emotion. So there's a grounding here, blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise, the power of diversity, self control, patience, and balance. Yeah, you are able to bring all of this that's coming to you. You're not only going to use this for you, and the universe isn't just giving this isn't the universe isn't creating your dreams just for you, but your dreams that you're creating are going to have a huge effect on others as well. And it's going to bring a balance to the earth, a balance to other people's energies and hearts as well. Your purpose, whether it's in art or speaking or whatever it is that you do, it is going to help people across the board, right? It's going to bring you a comfort within, but it's also going to show others the comfort within them, the love within them, the connection within them. And the balance is all about give and take, give and receive, right? It's all about love and acceptance, right? There is this like back and forth energy where it's just going back and forth. So the cups are never empty. They're full of all the right ingredients from the universe to help you move in the direction that you are desiring to move in. And blending the ideas with your own has a lot to do with this card too. Like you are being recognized for your skills, and then you're also going to be called to use those skills in a way that creates a new direction for others as well in this field, right? So you are setting a new energy within the universe to how to use things. And our closing card is a lot a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you are being honest with yourself, embarrassing secrets. Okay, so this card here is reminding you that during this process, you might have people that come in and they try to dig up the past. What better way with the seven of air than to whisper and to try to come together in the darkness to put out your light, right? You're going to have people that want to dig up the dirt on you and and see what they can do to try to um, take what you have created and extinguish it, right? But spirit is with you. Spirit is watching over you. Spirit is above it all. Spirit sees everything, right? And no matter what they attempt to do to you, it will not work as long as you stay connected to source. Keep your heart connected to source. Be truthful, face your shadows. Don't let anything be used against you. During this healing and this becoming who you truly are and stepping into your abundance and bringing balance into your life and into the life of others, you are going to have those that want to come in and destroy it all because people don't. Not everybody wants to see you succeed. Not everybody is happy when somebody else is happy. Some people are miserable when somebody else is happy because they're not happy, so they don't want somebody else to be happy. So when that energy comes in, connect to source, connect to God or um, Yahshua, universe, whoever it is that you connect to, or your inner self, connect, ground, ground your energy. Okay, that's what we're coming here. Ground your energy. Allow source to clear the air. Allow source to tell the truth, right? There's a trail that this person is going to leave, and that's going to be because the bird is going to see everything, right? So um, don't give up your personal freedom by allowing someone to take away your strength, your dignity, um, your uniqueness, right? Your past does not define you. Your past, everybody has a past, period. So, it's that simple. You don't have to answer to other people's questions if they're using the questions in a way to try to harm you. And you have a right to say, I'm not answering those questions. or I'm not addressing that issue because you're just using it to try to hurt me in the present moment. And that was energy that came from the past, right? So don't allow your peace of mind to be taken from you. That's what this card means by caution, right? Like when I said in here, be very careful of the people that come in and want to use what they see as a way to make money. And you will have that. You will have people come in and be like, oh my goodness, you're just amazing. This is so cool. Do you realize how much money you can make off of this? Do you realize what you could do to get yourself rich off of this? Don't sell yourself out. Don't sell what you love because what you love, that energy is different. It transforms and turns into something else when it turns into money, when it turns into letting somebody use what you do to to make them what they want to make out of you. Like it loses its trueness, it loses its fire, right? So hold on to that fire energy, take caution and be aware of other people's actions because when people see this coming in for you, when they see how balanced you are, and they see all these wins coming in for you, they're going to become jealous. You're going to have people come in and they're going to want a piece of this. They're going to think that they're entitled to a piece of this, right? Or they're going to try to convince you that you could do this, this, and this with your skills and your talents. And it's all going to be money based, energy based. This card is telling you that there's going to be a material loss there. Like you're gonna feel when you make it, like it's not gonna feel like this. Like this is going to mean a lot to her, but eventually it might feel like nothing because it's a material loss because you're changing the energy of the purpose behind it, right? So this is a beautiful statue. This is artwork, but once it becomes a money situation, once it's no longer being made of because you love doing it, but now it's being made because you're being paid to do it or you're being judged to do it, blah, blah, blah. Like that changes the energy and that becomes the material loss. Okay. Some things are just, that's just what it is. If they don't hold love and purpose and they don't hold the frequency of gratitude, then they're just a material, there's just material things. It's just a material loss. That's all it is. Right. So make sure you are being honest with yourself and not agreeing to do something that doesn't resonate with your heart. Call in spirit and ask for all decisions to be made through spirit, through your heart with spirit. Ask for all decisions to be made for your highest good and with love by the creator or whoever it is um, that you turn to or that or source that you reside in, and make sure that any decisions that you make, if they don't feel right by the heart, then don't make them because they're not the right choices. Okay, they're not what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. All right, I hope this has helped you. Thank you so much for being here. This is a great reading for you. It's a beautiful deck. Like I said, I haven't really used this deck a whole lot. Um, but if you get the deck and you're not really sure how to use it, like I gave you the example of the guidebook, always feel free to use a guidebook. I know some people say, oh well, they're not that great of a reader because they're using a guidebook. That's not true. The guidebook is here because the creator of the deck knew what each card really symbolized in their own connection to it, right? So the guidebook can help you to understand the creator's view of the deck. It can also help you to understand the cards in a way that you might not have noticed them or might not have seen them as. I always tell people before you use the guidebook, make your own assumption about the card, right? I used a guidebook for this card. My first assumption was it had something to do with, a couple, children, family, things like that. So before you open up the guidebook, take your own assessment of the card and what you think the card is. That way, whenever you do use the guidebook, if the message is similar, then you're like, oh, I was picking up on the right message. Oh, I was receiving it. Or oh wow, this is how I saw it, but this is how the guidebook sees it. And how can what's the difference? But if you go to the guidebook as soon as you pull the card, then you'll never know if you actually truly had a connection with the card first. So I always recommend using a guidebook second. But there's nothing wrong with using a guidebook. In my opinion, That's what it's here for. And it's nicely done. So never question using it. It can always give you that extra aha that you might not have had before, right? But um, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.